Previously on One Life to Live.
What is Troy doing?
He's dating Nora. You happy?
Insanity is sticking here when rich relatives are waiting to meet me in Landview.
Vicky's marriage to Ben is just about finito. I'm going to be the one to steal your children from you.
If you want a war, I'll give you a war.
Natty. It's me. Rex.
I know. Right away, I knew. What are you doing here?
Can't you guess? I came to find you. Well, hello.
This is Davidson, right?
Yes.
Hi. What can I do for you?
It's kind of a long story. May I?
I don't believe this. I asked for this room to be cleared.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't intend to bump into you here.
How gullible do you think I am?
Admit it. You set this up.
You came here to gloat.
So, who you figured for the series this year? Yeah, you're probably right. It's too early to tell.
Chad?
Hey, man.
So things are starting to heat up around here, huh?
Yeah, it figures. You know, things always heat up just as I gotta leave. I got an early morning tomorrow. But you know what? I think I will have one more beer.
What's with him?
I turned down some, extra work.
Smart move.
Here.
And what is that?
You ought to know. You sent it to me. And now you can have it back.
Oh, right. Carrie's note is from that collection company. She told me all about it.
So I hear.
Oh, I knew my daughter wouldn't be throwing around cash like that. I believe the credit company has made a mistake.
Oh, no, RJ. The mistake was yours.
Excuse me?
You thought you could use me to come between Antonio and Carrie. But you were wrong.
Wow.
Wow.
Let the party begin. I thought Seth said that you guys couldn't find him.
I'll let Rex explain. I'm gonna let you two talk, okay? I'm gonna go see Seth.
Why didn't you ever answer any of my notes or my cards?
I never got them.
Roxy.
Or Aunt Corrine, who knows?
So weird. I feel like I know you, but I don't. I am really glad that Jessica found you and brought you back here after all.
Well, that's not exactly what happened. I mean, I didn't know who Jessica was when she showed up at the door, but after she left, Aunt Corrine must have had family on the brain because she started getting into it about you and Mom, and I decided it was time to find you.
So you didn't know about Jessica and I being switched as babies?
No, I just found out about that from Jessica.
I am so very sorry to disappoint you, Mrs. Vega, but I had nothing to do with that bill.
Liar. You hate Antonio. The whole idea of your daughter with my son just drives you crazy.
Look, why don't you get your facts straight, huh? I am not the one who's been trying to break our children up. Oh, no. You are.
I may not have respected their relationship at the beginning, that's true, and that was very wrong. But I never hid my feelings from Antonio. But what you did trying to break them up was a dirty trick.
No dirtier than overspicing someone's food. But look, if Carrie is truly meant to be with that boy of yours, well, then nothing will come between them.
Yes, that's true. Especially since now she's starting to see through you. Keep it up, RJ. And you're going to lose Carrie just like you lost Taya.
Don't you talk to me about Taya.
She dumped you for Todd Manning. She chose the devil himself over you.
Check out the new Mrs. Manning.
Oh, man, she is so hot. It's too bad she has a husband.
Choose your poison, boys. The owner of this joint slithers on his belly like a snake, but at least the drinks aren't watered down. Speaking of crawling on your belly, order me a bourbon on the rocks. I'll be back in a minute. I see somebody I used to know.
She no friend of yours, Asa?
No, just a tax deduction. Congratulations.
What for?
Well, I hear Manning sucker punched you again. How many times is that now?
And you came all the way over here just to rub it in my nose? Always the gentleman, aren't you, Asa?
You thought it would really work this time, didn't you? You figured you could turn that mad dog into a man. Instead, he sunk his teeth right in you.
You know what? I don't need Todd any more than I needed you.
Well, who do you need?
Nobody.
Well, I'll tell you, honey, you're one lucky lady. Because that's just what you got. Nobody.
Kevin, I want another one of these.
I did not expect to bump into you, nor did I want to.
Putting me in this hellhole wasn't enough for you.
You put yourself in this hellhole. Don't forget that.
You had to come here and humiliate me. You just had to kick me while I was down. No, ow!
That's enough slip out of you.
It's all right.
Of course it's all right. Everything's all right with you now.
I'll handle her, don't you worry.
No. It's all right. We're all right. Can I have a few minutes with the prisoner?
It's up to you.
I hope you don't expect me to thank you.
I know you too well for that.
Good, because I won't. So, how many strings did you have to pull for your visit to the zoo? You see me in my cage. Happy now?
I could tell you why I'm really here, but you wouldn't believe it, so why bother?
No, go ahead. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure it's good for a few laughs.
I'm here because of a writ of habeas corpus for a client. I've come to check out on the conditions, the working conditions in the prison.
Well, let me give you the grand tour. See, over here, right here. This is where I work my hands red and raw with the filthiest, dirtiest laundry you can possibly imagine. It makes a used football jersey seem like it just got dry cleaned in here. This is where I nearly got strangled to death by a laundry associate about a week ago. Yes, and over there, that's where I was nearly suffocated not more than an hour ago.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Did you report it?
Well, I called Troy. Does that count? I'm sure that you two had a really good laugh over my phone call.
Lindsay, this is the first I've heard of it.
specialize keeping secrets from you already?
Actually, I'm not in the habit of popping in on people without notice.
Oh, no, please. It's totally fine. Just good to see you.
Well, I was driving by and I said to myself, Vicky, you are forever putting off talking to Dr. MacGyver about your little problem. So I thought this would be a golden opportunity.
You know, Mrs. Davidson, I generally don't give out medical advice outside of office hours.
Oh, no, not medical. Oh, gracious, I don't want medical advice. No, this is about Ben, about his workload at the clinic.
Ah, well, now that makes more sense. Yeah, you wouldn't be the first doctor's wife who complained about her husband working too much.
No, he's working too little.
Excuse me?
Okay, let me explain. Ben loves to work. Loves it, and he's so happy there. Please, you have to give him more work.
Really? Wow. Because, I mean, I've always been under the impression that between, Crossroads and his home life, that Ben had pretty much more than he could handle.
Oh, please, the things that he says, the things that he means, totally different. And let me tell you, he has the energy of a teenager. Trust me on that.
Right. I will. That's going to leave you feeling a little lonely now, isn't it?
Oh, gracious, no. I'm very busy. I'm starting an entire new project at the Banner,
Right.
And I'm going to be really busy, and I certainly don't want him rallying around our big old house all by himself now, do I?
I guess not.
Oh, gosh, no. I'd be too guilty for words. And believe me, he's going to welcome the opportunity to have all that lovely work. Oh, he's going to complain like crazy. You know that. But the truth is, he totally loves it. So you have my permission to work him to death, and we will both thank you for it.
Okay, I will, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you ever so much.
Not a
Thank
problem.
you. Doctor, let me ask you something.
Sure.
Are you seeing anyone these days?
I'm not sure if I heard you right. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said, are you involved with anyone at the moment? I mean, look at you. You're sexy. You're handsome. You're single.
Well, thank you, but...
Would you like to have dinner with me?
Oh, I really don't think that would be appropriate.
Oh, no, not with me. I have a very attractive friend that I would love you to meet. She's talented. She's brainy. She's a little exotic, if you like that kind of thing. Her name is Gabrielle Medina.
Gabrielle Medina. Actually, we've already met.
Excellent.
Yeah, look, Mrs. Davidson, I really don't think fixing the two of us up is such a great idea. I mean, even if I were free.
You mean you're not?
No. Actually, I just started seeing someone.
Well, what a surprise is that. All the good guys are taken, aren't they? Who's the lucky girl?
The lucky girl's Nora Buchanan.
Nora? You're kidding! Oh, my God, what is it with that woman? I don't get it. My God. She's been involved with, like, every good-looking, eligible guy in the county. Well, some not so eligible.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, I meant that in the nicest possible way. I love Nora. Crazy about her. She's one of my very dear friends. You know something between you and me. She and Bo, they were never meant for each other. You know, the Buchanan guys, they're not like other men. You need a very special woman to be with the Buchanan. To ask me, I should know. I've been married to two of them, one of them twice.
Mrs. Davidson.
What?
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, never better.
You sure about that? I mean, I don't know you all that well, but you definitely seem different tonight.
Please. I'm surprised you should say that. I've never felt better. I'm great. Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm serious. You definitely seem different tonight. There wouldn't be any medical reason for that, would there?
Talking about Taya does not bother me. I simply don't care for ancient history.
Ancient? And you haven't seen her?
And have no interest in seeing her, even if I knew where she is currently.
She was in Landview just the other day.
She was.
Yes, she was. And I was hoping she'd be smart enough not to drop in on you. Good for her.
There was no reason for her not to.
Oh, you gave her many reasons not to ever want to see you again. You let her down like you let down everyone who tries to love you. You promised you'd change and become a good person for Taya, and that didn't happen.
You don't know what you're talking about. I changed. And I've changed for Carrie, which is much more important.
No, you can't change, RJ. Not for anyone. And this little stud proves it.
That doesn't prove anything.
No, maybe not in the court of law. But in your daughter's heart, oh, that's another thing completely. You keep playing games like that, you're going to lose Carrie just like you lost Taya.
Well, what's this, a posse?
I tried to talk them out of it. But they want to meet you.
Really? Well, how are you doing this evening?
Now, you guys have got all your shots, right?
Oh, now, AC, you always say the nicest things about me.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy? Now, where y'all from?
Where the hell do you think they're from? Do not let this sexy look fool you, boys. That is a she-wolf underneath.
Well, I like a little spirit in my women.
Yeah? That's why I married her. Now, this witch almost killed me.
Why, you just couldn't keep up with me, if you know what I mean.
Oh, please, couldn't keep up with you. I couldn't even get close to you. All the men ahead of me.
You stallions get tired of hanging out with a candidate for the glue factory. Why don't you belly up to the bar with me later? Meanwhile, I'm gonna go powder my nose. I'll see you boys later. Kevin, I want another one when I get back.
Now, let's go, boys. You never want to bother a lady working.
Isa?
Oh, Jesse. Wish you'd call me Grandpa.
Yeah, I wish I could.
What's grandfather say?
Nothing, really. Basically just said he wished things could go back to the way they were before he faked his death, but they can't.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Actually, I've got some really great news.
What?
You'll never believe it. My brother is in Landview. I really missed you when you left. We had some really good times.
Yeah. You, me, and Mrs. Grundy.
Mrs. Grundy? Oh, God.
You still remember her?
How could I forget? She was like my only friend. Wonder what happened to her.
Natty.
Oh, no, Mrs. Grundy. Where did you find her?
You gave her to me the day Aunt Cream took me away. I can't believe you forgot.
Look, you're talking about the worst day of my life, okay? Every time I thought about it, I'd just cry, so I stopped thinking about it.
Well, you thought I'd be lonely, so you gave Mrs. Grundy to me.
You kept her all this time?
You told me to never forget you. And I didn't.
If Troy didn't tell me about the phone call, Lindsay, it was because he didn't want to upset me.
Yeah, that must be it. How's Sam doing?
Fine.
For someone who's just had his heart ripped out of his chest, is that what you mean? He worshipped you all those years. And you got rid of him. Just like that.
I'm really glad I ran into you today, Lindsay. I really am.
I'm sure you are, Nora.
No, really, I am. Because lately I've been thinking about you here, and I've been feeling really sorry for you. But thank you. You've just cured me of that. Prison becomes you. You haven't changed a bit.
If I haven't changed while I'm in prison, it's probably because of the prison that you put me in before I got here.
God.
You made my life hell on earth.
And what about the hell you caused everybody else?
You make your own hell, Nora. You've fallen for Troy. You'll see. He will throw you away just like he did me.
You don't know Troy, and you never did.
just a game for him, Nora. Don't you know that? Once he romances you into his bed, the game's gonna be over.
Oh, like I said, Lindsay, you don't know him, because he's not like that.
You are so far gone, I couldn't help you even if I wanted to. But you'll find out once he's had you, he won't want you anymore.
Really? That's where you're really wrong. Because he's had me, and he still wants me.
Troy slept with you already? I knew you were easy, I just didn't know you were that easy.
Oh, Lindsay.
Tell me something. Nora, did you, smell my perfume on his pillow?
Okay, I'll admit it. You know what? You got to me. And I said something I shouldn't have.
Did you make that up?
It was unworthy of me, and I just should have kept my mouth shut, that's all.
So it's true.
Maybe. Maybe not. You'll never know, Lindsay, because anything that happens between Troy and me is none of your business.
You brought it up.
You provoked me.
Well, now that we've shared the same man, maybe you'd like to share.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Well, you know, he really is the first man that I had a hard time actually keeping up with.
This conversation is over.
Tell me something, Nora. Did he yell out your name at the height of his passion?
Okay.
Did he
Matron,
scream out how much he loves
I've seen
you?
enough here. Thank you.
What are you getting yourself into, Nora? Do you have any idea? What kind of mind would it take for a man to make love to a woman 1 minute and the next minute he's terrorizing her? And then he's playing the part of his dead brother just to get what he wants.
Troy is every bit as insane as Colin. He's just better at hiding it.
It was a pleasure, Lindsay, as always. I gotta go get some fresh air. A medical reason?
Yeah, medical reason. I mean, that would explain your behavior. Look, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but are you on any prescription drugs? I mean, maybe you combine medications today or something like that.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
I'm so sorry I've been babbling, haven't I?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, you have been a little hyper, but...
I'm terribly sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry. You know what it is?
What?
Caffeine.
Caffeine?
Yeah. I have been decaf for years. Today we were all out, and I had the real stuff. And, well, the result, as you can see, I am not myself. You said it.
Right. Well, I suppose that could do the trick, especially if you drank enough, right?
Oh, please. Doesn't take a lot with me. I have no tolerance for it at all. 2 cups, I'm in orbit.
Yeah, I know that caffeine can sometimes have a very strong effect on certain people.
Have I been indiscreet?
Oh, no.
Oh, doctor, I'm so very sorry. Please try and keep this between us, please. You know, doctor-patient kind of thing.
Please, of course. That goes without saying.
I'm so grateful. Thank you. Don't forget what I told you about Ben. He needs to work more. Gotta go. Bye. Oh, yeah. Nice going, you stupid idiot. That was a disaster.
God, Mrs. Grundy. She was my favorite doll. The only doll I ever had.
Mom hated us playing with anything. We're always too noisy. We gave her a headache.
Yeah. Just had a hangover, that's all.
You know, I was really young, but I can still remember that thing that you would do on the phone to get Mom to go out and leave us alone.
Mrs. Balsam, today is your lucky day. Here at Surfside Casino, we have $100 in free chips waiting just for you.
She fell for it every time.
Yeah, well, she couldn't help herself. She just knew she was going to make that big score one day, so.
When Mom was out of the house, we did whatever we wanted.
Oh, my gosh, remember when we'd go into the kitchen and we'd go to the cabinets, pull everything out, and play store?
Oh, yeah. You were always coming up with cool games like that from just stuff lying around the house.
Yeah, didn't have much of a choice. We didn't have any real toys.
Well, except Mrs. Grundy, of course.
She's not a toy. She's family.
Yeah. I guess she was. She always made sure I brushed my teeth, washed my face, ate my cereal. All the things Mom didn't do.
Yeah, Mrs. Grundy took good care of us.
No, she didn't. You did. We didn't really have a mom, so you made one up. You were my only family then, and now it turns out I didn't even have that much.
What do you mean?
You know, with this whole baby switching business, I mean, you weren't really my sister after all.
Don't say that. I was your sister, and I am your sister.
In a way, I guess.
In the way that counts. I will always be your sister. And you will always be my brother, no matter what our last names are. You understand?
And just as I was leaving the house, Rex was seeing Natalie for the first time since they were separated as kids.
That's heavy.
I know, can you imagine being separated from your brother or your sister for that long?
Not really.
He seems like a really nice guy. I mean, maybe we could take him around Lambview.
Sure. What's the problem?
Well, I mean, you haven't met him yet. Maybe you won't like him.
I like anything that gives me an excuse to spend more time with you.
Kevin, my drink better be sitting. Ooh, it is, and you are such a good man. Thank you so very much. You like the view?
A lot.
It's better from here.
You look really great tonight.
You're looking pretty great yourself. Now I want you to tell him to play it slow and easy.
What's up?
You are so impatient. Now, why don't you just come on over here, and I know you can, lift me right up here on this bar. Come on.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Just hang there. You must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. And it's only the thrill for boy meeting girl. Opposites attract. It's physical. Only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting
I don't agree.
when you're close.
With what?
I think love's got everything to do with it.
And if I tend to look dead,
Damn it, Carrie, why don't you pick it up?
I've got cause to be. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. Whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I've been moving in a new direction, and I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection, and it scares me to feel this way. What's love got to do with it? What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Woo!
See you later.
Take care. Right, I should be heading out too. I gotta get up at dawn tomorrow, so I'll be right behind you.
Why don't you come over here and help me down? Oh, thank you. Now, don't tell me you didn't like that song.
Are you kidding me? No, the song was...
Well, why don't you just relax, and maybe I'll sing you another one.
Oh, I don't know.
I love to sing, and I can tell that you like listening and you like watching.
Yes, I did.
You know what? Maybe I can give you a private concert. What do you think?
Oh, I would love to spend time with you, Mrs. Manning, but...
You know, why don't you cut the Mrs. Stuff and the Manning? It's just Blair now.
Okay, Blair. But I have an early class tomorrow, so...
Why don't you cut it? Come on. Have another drink with me.
You really are, throwing him down tonight.
Oh, we all have to have hobbies, don't we?
Yeah, maybe you should get somebody to drive you home.
You offer it?
Sure. Let's go.
All right. Kevin, my man. That's for you? Let's go. Just wait.
What do you do in this town? I want to see stuff, you know, meet your friends.
Okay. Let me freshen up some, and I'll meet you downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, see you downstairs.
Man, nothing is working out. Nobody is doing what I need him to do. Ben, Bo, Troy. I mean, how useless is Troy? He's worse than useless. They are totally useless, all of them.
Hey. What's with you? Huh?
You. And thank God.
You seem upset.
I am. Even behind bars, that woman knows how to get to me.
seen Lindsay.
Yeah, I just ran into her at Statesville.
At Statesville? Nora, what are you doing at Statesville?
Oh, I had to go up there for a client, check out work conditions, you know. I asked them to clear the area of prisoners, and there she was.
Come here. Oh, there it is. Nora, you're shaking.
God. She hasn't changed a bit. She's so consumed with hate.
What'd she say?
Oh.
What'd she
Well,
say?
she claimed she called you for one.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, now why didn't you tell me this?
Nora, because I'm not going to bother you with that. It was just her calling with her usual threats, and I'm not going to start bothering you with all that nonsense.
It's not nonsense. You should report that.
Yeah, I know. Look, sit down. Come on. If she does it again, I will report it. But for right now, Lindsay's being punished enough. I don't want to add to that. What?
You really are a good person, aren't you?
I'd like to think so.
Well, you are. No matter how many doubts Lindsay tried to put in my head.
Well, now, doesn't that sound like Lindsay, huh?
Yeah, well.
What'd she say?
Oh, a lot of horrible things.
Yeah, such as?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's not going to shake me believing. Oh, my God. My stomach was in knots when I left there. It just felt so nauseous, and now I'm really glad to be here.
Okay, here we go. Breathe. Something wrong?
What's the hurry?
I told you I was going to take you home.
The night is young. And you are not so bad yourself.
Your mother never teach you not to go sneaking up on people? And what were you doing, spying on me, huh? What?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Just a minute.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
on the next One Life to Live. RJ, I'm looking for Blair. Is she here?
You all right?
No, I'm not. I'm looking for Max.
Yeah, well, sorry, Tootsie's already taken.
Somebody told you I wanted more hours at the clinic?
Why did you track me down?
Because you owe me.
There's a new show coming to town. Soap superstars Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway are hosting SoapNet's new show, Soap Talk. Soap Talk will be the portal to everything you ever wanted to know about soaps. Soap Talk, coming soon only on SoapNet.